After a decade in the job that included a championship season in 2009, Joe Girardi is out as manager of the New York Yankees. Girardi, 53, announced his departure in an emailed statement Thursday morning, saying, "With a heavy heart, I come to you because the Yankees have decided not to bring me back." The statement went on to thank everyone from the Steinbrenner family to general manager Brian Cashman to his coaches and other team personnel, and it concluded with Girardi saying that the passion and excitement of the 2017 postseason would remain in my heart forever. In a separate statement, issued by the Yankees, Cashman said that he wanted to thank Girardi for his 10 years of hard work and service and that the team had decided to pursue alternatives for the managerial position. Read more. Astros outlast Yankees to set up World Series of the Century teams. Girardi was in the final year of his contract and was the third longest tenured manager in the major leagues, behind the Los Angeles Angels' Mike Scioscia and the San Francisco Giants' Bruce Bochy. He compiled a 910,710 record in his 10 years in the Bronx and is leaving a team that is brimming with young talent and a farm system rife with promising prospects. That Yankees team, with so many players who had not been tested, exceeded most expectations this season and chased the Red Sox to the next to last day of the regular season for the division title. Ultimately, the Yankees settled for a wild-card berth before embarking on an inspiring run to the cusp of the World Series. Girardi's unrelenting manner, be it his rigorous preparation, his unwillingness to concede any cause or his sometimes contentious back and forth with the news media, was reflected in this club, which staged numerous comebacks this season and then twice rallied from 2-game 10-1 deficits in postseason series only to ultimately fall short in the second instance. But it was during the postseason run that Girardi came under fierce criticism for his managing. In the Yankees' Game 2 loss in the division series against the Cleveland Indians, he declined to ask for a replay review of a hit-by-pitch call by the plate umpire, a decision that helped open the doors for a decisive Indians comeback. Girardi, who made a rare admission the next day, "I screwed up," he said repeatedly at a news conference, was afforded a reprieve when the Yankees rallied to win the next 3 games against the Indians to advance to the ALCS against the Houston Astros. Still, the withering criticism that was directed at him after Game 2 seemed to affect him deeply and, for the first time, raised the notion that he might not necessarily want to return as manager. And last Saturday night, after the Yankees were eliminated by the Astros, Girardi had an almost fatalistic tone as he discussed his baseball future. "I've had 10 great years here," he said. "I feel extremely blessed. God has been good to me, and we'll see what the future holds." Although Cashman and Girardi have divergent personalities and far different interests, they had generally enjoyed a strong working relationship for the past decade. Though they rarely socialized together, they spoke almost daily during the season. "I think he knows that he can speak his mind in a constructive way with me, and I can speak my mind in a constructive way with him," Cashman said at the start of the 2016 season. "There's an openness that is encouraged here. I acquire the talent, and Joe deploys the talent, and sometimes I'll have disagreements on players' capabilities that I've acquired or strategies that he's employing," he added. "You've got to be able to work through those in a healthy manner to have a successful manager-general manager relationship, and I'm proud to say we have that." But after the Yankees were eliminated last weekend, Cashman was vague in his assessment of Girardi. "I think everybody did everything they possibly could to get where we wanted to go, to be the last team standing, and we fell short," he said. At a time when the ability to relate to players is becoming more valued, the new managers of the Yankees' 2 main rivals, Mickey Callaway of the New York Mets and Alex Cora of the Red Sox, are viewed as strong communicators. Girardi may have had some difficulties on that front. He became so frustrated this season over catcher Gary Sanchez's inattentiveness and blocking pitches that he publicly called him out, a rarity for Girardi. And in the wake of Girardi's botched replay decision, closer Aroldis Chapman liked a social media post that urged the Yankees not to bring Girardi back. Chapman later said he inadvertently liked the post. Girardi, who was chosen over Don Mattingly to replace Joe Torre as manager, had a rocky first season in 2008, when the Yankees missed the playoffs for the first time since the strike-aborted season of 1994. But after a lavish spending spree, the Yankees made an immediate turnaround and won the 2009 World Series, the 27th in franchise history, in a new stadium. That championship also meant a change of uniform for Girardi. He switched to number 28, from 27, because he continued to want a visible reminder of the number of championships the Yankees have accumulated, along with the inference that another one would surely come soon enough. But with players who were the foundation of their championship years, Derek Jeter, Jorge Posada, Andy Pettitte and Mariano Rivera, aging and retiring, the Yankees were unable to win another under Girardi's leadership.